Welcome back, adventurers, to the Adventures of Isabel, whose ambition is to become the first warrior queen of the Mediterranean, especially Mediterranean islands, and she has made a start with the island of Kriti. Last time we expanded a little bit into Sardinia. Over here we got Karalis. And we have our eyes set here on Riva as like a foothold in between. And then we will see where we can expand further. We want all this Sardinia and Corsica, Sicily, and these Balearic Islands as well. They're not very strong. Yeah, can't we just take them? Why can't we just take them? Okay, so yeah, I think we should keep our eye on that next. What do you think? But first we have that. Let's run. Yeah, we can declare wars, okay. Yeah, but it's all like big Muslim realms. And we are still a bit apprehensive about that. Unpopular favorite. I'm still smiling at a joke my friend Pelagia made at this morning's council session when Mayor Mavricius catches my arm. Liege, I've been meaning to talk to you. I understand you are close friends, but there are those who think you put her before more deserving councillors. The Duchess may pick her own council, and I grow closer to a rivalry with Mayor Mavricius, or very well I will not dismiss her. She's my friend. I can pick my own council. Uh-oh. And Bishop Dioscos of Kriti finished the fabricate claim on county task in Riva. Yeah, see it done. That means we are slightly in debt. We'll need to wait until we're in the positive again. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm just saying. We're in debt. Pelagia's friend. I see less and less of my friend Pelagia. It seems she has been spending much time with my coach Mohammed instead. Now she's crying. I encountered a pair of them slapping their thigh. Oh, she's laughing. It's some jest. Tittering when they glance over at me. What am I to make of this? I'm above this. Pelagia, a word, or I have no further need for you. Why this? She's my friend. Sure. If she has fun, that's good. A diplomacy challenge against Muhammad. They stop being lovers. She stays with him and we are no longer friends. This is a new event, right? I have no further. That's not good. Yeah, I'm above this. And still 33% chance of losing my friend. And nothing happened. Pelagia is still my friend. That's a good thing. I like her. To the fair, Duchess Isabel of Kriti, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Sultan Ahmad. You are my ally, right? Because I married your brother. You may be a genius, but you have 600 soldiers and you're going up against Ahmad of the Turan Sultanate 2300. So you are relying on me to supply the brunt of the force against him. You are not such a genius as it may appear to be. In fact, I have no beef with him. I don't want to waste my soldiers' lives on this war. I don't think this is good for me. We would probably win, though. Although if his allies come with 1,000 special soldiers, that may be a problem. Their military strength is superior to us. Yeah, no, you are not a genius, you are a fool. Well, at the very least, you're not a military genius. You're his spy master. Why don't you just, like, stab him in the back or something like spy masters do? I'm not gonna join you in that foolish war. So close, it's so far. Evening falls and the temperature is rather chilly. I go to my home's hearth to keep myself warm and edge close to the fire. On second thought, I'm standing too close to the fire and getting too hot. I decide to take a few steps back, but as soon as I do, it seems I'm too far from the fire and can feel the chill. I keep moving back and forth, trying to find the right distance between myself and the fire, but it's either too hot or too cold. So I stand close to the fire, better to be a little too hot. It is January, so yeah, it's in the middle of winter. I stand further away, it's not that chilly tonight anyways, or I might as well head off to bed early then. Yeah, I mean, it will be nice and cozy in bed, right? And maybe my husband will be there. And we have finally our first perk, Stalwart Leader. Extra prowess, reduce the risk of commanding armies, may challenge rivals to single combat. That's nice. Pelagia's charm. My friend Pelagia and I are ambling through my gardens. Rambling probably too. Laughing raucously at a rhyme she overheard a servant tell when Mayor Mavricius crosses our path. He looks at us sternly. My lady, there is something I wish to discuss if you have a moment. Very well, what is it? Join us. You've got to hear this one. And Pelagia wins him over 68% chance. This is a last straw for him. Not now, Mavricius. Don't you see I'm busy? You gain welcome distraction. Stewardship -2. Now, join us. You've got to hear this one. Let's see what happens. Pelagia's clangor. I have a horrible feeling the joke hasn't landed. My fears are confirmed when moments later Mavricius exhales a soul-crushing sigh, rolls his eyes, and wanders off. Pelagia says, "Come on, what a prude. Why that one, Pelagia? Why that one? Stick to the servant's material, eh?" I gained some stress. She gained toilet humor for 5 years. My goodness, general opinion -10. This character has a certain reputation for this sense of humor. I appreciate her though. And she grows close to forming a rivalry with Mavricius. That could be dangerous. He is my marshal. And he lost opinion of her. Hatred, my goodness. And she has a lover, right? No? That didn't last, I guess. Okay. Alright. So, I'm still romancing him? I'm still romancing him. To the fair Duchess Isabel of Kriti, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Abu Bakr, and I must say I have come to see you in a new light. This is the guy that I just took a county from, right? Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. Ah, you're genuflecting to me, right? Maybe you should become my vassal. Your silver tongue is shining today, Abu Bakr. Yeah, and he likes me. He actually likes me. This is crazy. Anyway, a child is growing in my womb. My husband Ukabasa will be proud. Well, that is good. I am pregnant. Pelagia's enemies. My friend Pelagia bursts into my rooms, knocking over a lamp and almost setting a cushion alight. Isabel, I'm sure I'm being followed, she cries, pointing after her. There were men skulking outside my chambers. My things have been moved. Well, she does have a rival. No, she has a friend, but Mavricius is hating her. I will have you guarded day and night. She gains a personal guard. Okay, you should look into it, Spy Master. Or no one threatens my friend. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I would would try to do. No one threatens my friend. Pelagia's guile. As I recline with my friend Pelagia, we receive a missive from my spy master Pelagia, instructing us both to attend my dungeon. That's, yeah. They need to code this better. Anyway. There, in the dank bowels of my castle, we find her with the miserable Mayor Mavricius in chains at her side. This is the culprit, my lady, she crows. There is no doubt. It seems you have some explaining to do, Mavricius. Through your cell's bars. I imprison him, as I have a fair reason. No one will think me a tyrant. She gained effective agents, and she stops being his friend. I thought they were no longer friends. And Mavricius' involvement in a scheme to murder Pelagia is uncovered. My goodness, he has learned his lesson. I lose disgruntled vassals. Pelagia is no longer my friend. I don't want to lose my friend. Who else is involved? I will torture him. Oh my goodness. Dioscurus loses his opinion of me. Yeah. It seems you have some explaining to do, Mavricius. And I lost my Marshal. Yeah. Because he's now in my prison, isn't he? Yeah, Mayor Mavricius in house arrest. He did get a child, Stavrakios, who is delicate. He does have some money, but yeah, maybe he should stay in prison a little while longer. And I should see if I can find someone else here. Nobody as good as him. But Elal is pretty good. I think that will do for now. And we need another claim, right? We want another claim. So now we have a claim on Regio. Who's now Italian again. Maybe we should go for Majorca. They're involved in the Iberian struggle. Alright. Cincinnati. No, it's still Shakhtar. It's Greek. Greek Muslim. Okay. So I guess we shall wage war. It's only this one county, but alright. And I'm pregnant. Maybe I shouldn't lead the army while pregnant. Yeah, you shall lead the army, I guess. Alright. Go here. Waiting there. Pelagia's talents crossing my courtyard. I am pleased to finally hear someone appreciating my friend Pelagia. Hold on, listen to those sour grapes, mere schmoll warbles. You're the best spy master Kriti has had in ages, at least that I know of. For a moment, I am sure I spot Mayor Mavricius in the shadow stables across the court, eye twitching before he melts into the darkness. No, he is in prison. At last, a fellow connoisseur of character. Or let's say, let's have a night out just us three. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that was quick. The Battle of Regio is over. We took our foe hostage, so we can just enforce our demands. And so it goes. Nice. So yeah, we'll need to convert this as well. We have extremely low control here. But it is nice to hold this at least. We need money. That's what we need. Yeah, I can ask my head of faith for gold. He pays 100 gold to me. Well, I do have some piety, so let's do that. And I can ransom him. Yeah, let's do that. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Yes. And Mavricius left the prison. Okay, he served his time, right? I hope he learned his lesson. He actually still likes me. I showed kindness, right? Respect, yes. Bulyaku. Where is Bulyaku? Where are you, my dear? There. Oh. We might as well, right? Their allies, Pulsentia, only have knights. Yeah. That is an option. And the other one, Barca? Where are you? There. Yeah. 17 months left for Majorca. What should we do? Should we take that county? And I have a daughter. A daughter who is a genius, but not beautiful. At least she's a genius. That is a great start. Although how we know that on day one is a mystery. A good Greco-Nubian name. Because we are... Yeah, Isabel. So this is the possibly the next warrior queen of the Mediterranean, right? Philippa. Constantine. Zoe. Zoe, meaning life in Greek. Zoe Zara. Okay, there we go. Bottoms up, nothing comes me quite as efficiently as a full glass of wine. After a hard day, after a good day, after any day, I have found solace in the bottom of the cup. Bring me another, I become a drunkard. No, I am stronger than this. The court of Majorca is coming of age, but she hasn't been promised to anyone yet. Majorca. Okay. Let's find you somebody. Yeah. There is a Bernard. Yeah, I have the missionary mod as well, so there is this. Not sure if it's working completely as intended, but let's see. Do we want him? He is a good knight. But then this guy, he is a Herculean, he's a really good knight. Yeah, let's get him. Matrilineal. Otherwise we're not getting him. Excellent. Okay. We're still waiting 12 months for that. Yeah, let's take this bit. Oh, he's already being taken by Beneviento. We could take him on. He's inferior to us, yeah. We want this bit. Only war. Ah, let's see. With the new AI, there could actually be other other Ashari rulers in the neighborhood to join in. Yeah, that may not be the wisest course of action. Something's going on in the Byzantine Empire too. War against the tyranny of Vasileus Vasilios. He's gonna lose that unless he will find some allies. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Majorca here that is plotting against my court Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad seems to be a bit of an unsavory character. He had an affair with Pelagia, right? Rivalry with Sergia. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Maybe we should dismiss him. Can we do that? We can imprison him. Send him to school to become a physician. But that means we need to pay him. That's... no, dismiss here. Send him away from your court. He leaves my court, loses certain opinion of you for 20 years. And some other people, his family, his whole family will leave my court. And she is possibly one of my knights. Right? No, let's not do that then. I've concluded my task of promoting culture in Khania. Great, so this is now all our culture, Greco-Nubian. And now you should do the same here. Promote culture in Canalis, so we can build stuff quicker. Pregnancy, I'm pregnant again. Okay. So we're increasing control and now also promoting our culture here. Because the Sardinian culture is a bit behind us, right? Yeah. Well, what are we actually doing? Because I'm the cultural head, but I didn't set any. We're fascinated by barracks. Apparently. Military buildings. Yes. Well, we have public works, careful kind of city planning would be good, actually. And we will get this in 37 years. Okay, well, it's always a slow start with this cultural stuff. Gun fishing. My husband Abaza stood from the corridor, grinning from ear to ear. In his hands are 2 fishing poles. Come fishing with me today, dear wife. I promise you will love it, he exclaims. It has been a while since I took a break and escaped the hustle and bustle of the Castron castle. I will catch the fabled white carp, or Duchess does not fish. No, I think if my husband wants it, yeah, we can have a day off. Let's see what happens. We have a great trip. He gained opinion of us and we are closer to forming a friendship with our husband. That is wonderful. Yeah. That is wonderful. And he finished fabricating the claim on Majorca. See it done. Great. So that is a claim for Majorca. What about this? Yabisa. Right? So he holds these both. Majorca and Yabisa. That is Ibiza, right? Yeah, we want that as well. But it might be better to go for this first. Majorca. Alright, we're making decent progress. How are they doing? 3,000. Yeah, we need to become a bit stronger. And we need to find allies. Right? So now Zoe is 1 year old. If we would find a spouse for her. Duchy of Armenia Corn, 1200. So we could have some Byzantine vassals, apparently. They will accept. That is interesting. It's a bit early to get a spouse for our heir, maybe. Although if we could get a genius... There are only ancient ones. So my husband's family, he isn't even married yet. And he converted. He is still Coptic, but he's also not married yet. Yeah, I saw someone, I think on Reddit, complaining about that as well, that if you do custom characters, the AI doesn't marry them. And who is like the youngest brother? This one. Yeah, Andalasi is a genius. And a decent warrior. And this is, yeah, that's a girl. She is betrothed. Okay, so... And I didn't set this up. So that's definitely possible. And this is my husband. Aggravated wound, that's not good. And flagellant. Flagellant? I'm not sure of the pronunciation here, actually. Andalas. And why is he not in the running here? That's weird. Oh, will not accept. Why? Faith difference? No. Oh, his liege's faith differs. And the marriage would be incestuous. Avunculate marriage is acceptable, isn't it? Yeah. You'd be cousin and niece, right? Will not give incest secret. But it's still considered... It's allowed, but it's still incestuous? Weird. Or is that because of his liege's faith? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not possible, so that is not gonna happen. If we just do a temporary thing, where we don't take anything like this into account, but purely alliance power, we could get the Kingdom of Lotharingia on our side, apparently. Even Catholics are willing to marry us. That's interesting. Yeah, and Mercuria, that makes sense, right? They have the same faith as us. But of course we want a matrilineal marriage, so then suddenly there are much fewer candidates. Yeah, and then we just get counties. And this is somewhere in Germany, I suppose. Or Noltesbach. This is Venice. Venice has 1,000 men. Carcassonne. Yeah, so this doesn't really benefit us that much. So let's hold off on that. But we can go to war for Majorca. So let's do that. We have a claim on this island. Like that music. Not sure if you can hear it clearly. Seems to be a bit quiet, but there it is. Okay, so we want to move our rally point to here. Yeah, and raise all our armies there. How pregnant am I? 8 months. You're definitely not leading that army. Yeah. Is this going to be the way it is? That I'm always too pregnant to lead the army? I'm not leading this army. Mavricius, you shall lead the army again. Show your worth. Chivalric dominance, 90 effectiveness, 75%. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let us go. Here. My son. My relief is great and my joy even greater. I have given birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? He is intelligent and handsome. My handsome son. Pelagios. Because my friend Pelagia, maybe. No, I'm going with Pelagios. Pelagios. There we go. Alright. Let's take Majorca. And it's just that simple. If he's leading the army, we win the battle, we take him prisoner. And then that's it. And Palma is ours. They're building wooden barracks here. That is not really what we want, though. No, it will give us levies, and since he already paid for it, we might as well use it. Hollandia. Okay. So here they have Mozarabism. What is this faith like? They have communion. Right, they're under the Pope. They have right. They are adaptive. Male-dominated pluralist theocratic ecumenism. Okay. For the rest, it is pretty similar, although same-sex relations are fully accepted. That is an eye-opener, let's say it that way. Okay. Because in the Coptic faith that we have, that is definitely not the case. It's shunned. Yeah. So we definitely will want to adopt another faith or create one eventually. There are other faiths, yeah, Orthodoxy for example, but that also does not allow female adultery, for example, same-sex relations, yeah. It is only men, it's still male dominated. Is there any one in here that is equal or female? They're all male dominated. Equal. Catharism is equal. Okay. And here's at least shunned and not criminal. So this is Catharism, but it has pacifism. Whereas at peace for at least 2 years will have the piety changed by one each month. Makes karma virtue. It's not so bad actually. Well, Tensionism male dominated. Bogomilism is equal. But it's still female adultery is worse than male adultery. That's not okay with us. Not that we're an adulteress, but we want at least equal rights and treatment, right? For women. Or preferential. Messalianism then, equal, right? And there everything's accepted. Carnal excitation, divine marriage, esotericism. This is, at least to say, an interesting variation of Christianity. So that is something we could keep in mind. Clerical gender, either gender. This we don't agree with so much. Spiritual for life, because what if you get a bad bishop, right? But this is at least very much more interesting. It suits us better than current form. Animatism is also equal, yeah, but it has primitivism. We don't really want to go for that on YouTube, do we? And adoptionism is male dominated. So Messalianism or Bogomilism would be more interesting. But 0 countries follow this faith, so yeah, we would need to revive it, or we might as well make our own. Okay, so we now have Majorca. And we're fabricating them on Minorca, right? Yeah. So we're starting to make a bit more money, and we want increased control. That is great. Popular opinion here is low. Yeah, we want to build these mines, because that will give us more tax and development growth if we convert this to our culture. We can host a feast. Yeah. I'm going to not have a notification for that. Do we have stress? No. Well, some, but Munson died. Why did he die? Died from his wounds. Okay. So who now has this? Luki. And he's also Ashari. Alright. Yeah, very weak. We don't really want this alliance. It's not useful to us. Especially since they converted to archery. They have some good people. The wave of the dagger. The endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To brandish my dagger, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. So I could either stay a respected expert, or let's end the monotony and hand me another weapon. Hand me another weapon. Versatility is good. You show them how it is done. Great. Support the Way of St. James. Okay. Well, the Way of St. James that goes to the Christian holy site of Santiago passes through my lands. Okay, so apparently there is a pilgrim route that passes through one of our holdings. You own at least one country in Iberia. Yeah, because we got Majorca. Okay. And we are Christian. So, yeah, that's interesting. I suppose this is also from the rice mod. Piety again, of course, the decision depends on how many counties you own in Iberia and Occitania and their level of control. You gain support that the Way of St. James will gain more piety and Christian opinion. That's pretty good. We are close, moderate. We are not so close. Let's see what can be done for these pilgrims. Yeah, for 50 gold, that's not too bad. Supporting the Way of St. James. Everyday Christian pilgrims trek across the territories I rule to reach the tomb of St. James in the Christian holy site of Santiago. Traveling can be dangerous, however, as there are constant dangers from bandits, wild animals, bad weather, and even just poor road condition. Therefore, as a Christian Duchess, it is my duty to assist these pilgrims, including those originating from my lands, on their journey. After all, I am sure that St. James himself would approve of any kind of aid I can lend to his devotees. I have therefore set aside money to be spent on various infrastructure projects along the major pilgrimage routes leading to Santiago in my realm, ranging from improving road conditions to constructing hostels and more. This will all ensure a safer, more comfortable journey for the pilgrims. I guess in my case that would mostly be ports, though. It's the least I can do, and okay, I will have to check out the modifier in Palma, I guess. The Way of St. James, distant, low control. Okay, so holding taxes plus 2%, development growth plus 4%, and control growth plus 2% for 10 years. And then I will have higher control, I suppose, and it will be even better. Nice. Nice. Yes. So does this mean we are now involved in the struggle? Duchess Isabel. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. Yeah, you're getting quite good at this. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lady of the county of Majorca. All that's missing is a little bribe. See it done. Yes, and that means we should put him onto Ibiza, right? Yabisa. And you should increase control here. Yes, most definitely. Alright, so then we can go and conquer this bit, and they have not yet made an alliance. Well, that's just their mistake. They do have a daughter even. Could be betrothed to someone. my claim. And we can raise our armies here now, right? Yeah, I like this one. I guess it's from the Fate of Iberia DLC. When you're in Iberia. Okay, raise all armies. And I'm not pregnant, so I can lead armies myself this time. Wonderful. Lost in thought. My daughter and heir Zoe is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild game, Zoe often withdraws to some silent corner. She does not speak a lot, but I can tell she's always thinking about something. I wonder what is on her mind, and she becomes pensive, which has a bonus to stewardship and learning, as well as language learning scheme power. That is great. That is great. Spread of Sicilian culture, and the eclectic mix of peoples in southern Italy and Sicily has given rise to a unique culture affected by the myriad influences. Now it is clear that the people in the country of Reggio no longer see themselves as Greek, but as native Sicilians. An interesting development that I do not agree with, but oh well. We didn't capture the leader. We will actually have to siege this. Okay, never back down. And children have grown up. A child has grown up. Courtier Ahmad Al-Aziz has come of age. Great. Let's find her someone who just is high in prowess, I guess. Oh, they're a bit old. Dionysios Scleropoulos. Yeah, we want matrilineal, of course. Okay, and that limits our choices. But at least there is someone younger. Like this guy. Berenger. He's a Breton. Yeah. And matrilineal he will accept. Great. And then there is another one. Leila. Babenberger. Okay. He's 13 marshal with 0 prowess. Didn't we say go by prowess? And matrilineal. Yeah. Sword by prowess. My goodness. He's actually good at stewardship. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Yes, get him. Get him on board. Alright. And we do have some prisoners, apparently. Zarbe, Galib, and Mazgaba. Okay. Zerb. I see 12. 2 and 6 prowess. I don't think so. We have dangerous faction. Peasant rabble in Caralis and Majorca. I see. When we seized an artifact, the Sikubiyahid versus control territory defender advantage. Okay. Interesting. And we now control Majorca. We can enforce our demands. So be it. Okay, so we have an item. We have a defender advantage in territory that we control. Okay, interesting. So now these both are ours, and Yeah, they're all busy. Okay, I think this is a good point to finish this episode. Yeah, we are making headway. Does the decision show up already? No. Yeah, Iberian foothold, integrate part of Iberia. No. There is another decision that we will be able to take at some point once we hold the islands, all of the Iberian islands, Corsica, Sicily, and Sardinia. And then we can form like a special kind of kingdom. So that is what we will be going for. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please hit that like button. And I will see you next time.